Hi, my name is Jason Kloss,
And I'm Joe McDonald.
and we're here today to pitch our venture for an app called Room. Interior design.
Done easy. Now, we all understand that furniture shopping can be a pain sometimes. It's very time consuming. It's hard to compare the prices between the retailers because you have to go from retailer to retailer and you have all these different options. And then the worst case scenario is when you finally find that perfect piece, that perfect couch, and it's just too big and it doesn't fit.
So we came up with what we think is a great solution to all of these problems that you have with furniture shopping. And it's done through 3 easy, simple steps. So firstly, the customer would download our free app and they would be able to plug in the dimensions for whatever desired room they're trying to decorate or add furniture to. And then they would move on to the second step of personalizing their room with the furniture that they need. So they would be able to select different categories of furniture that they want to add to their room, and our app would provide lists of different kinds of furniture from various retailers, so they know that our customers know that they're getting the best price that they possibly can because they can see for themselves the different prices from the different retailers for very similar products. And then they simply just purchase a product straight from our app.
Our target market caters towards more the working class and interior designers. It caters to the working class because at the beginning we plan to stick with mainly the more affordable furniture retailers, but towards the end game we hope to expand that to more high-end retailers to create a larger target audience. And we cater to interior designers because it'll simply just make their jobs easier, just basically skipping a step in their job. And everyday people will need our app as well, as in everybody needs a piece of furniture replaced or everybody moves at some point too. So we think our app really can cater to anybody at any time.
Yeah, and because it has such a wide appeal, we think our revenue model will be really successful because we actually modeled our revenue model off of our market segments. So the consumer, like I said before, downloads our free app and they purchase the furniture through the app. That leads to the furniture store receiving that payment, and then we would make a small commission off of each sale. So one thing that we're really focused on right now is developing a prototype or a minimum viable product to roll it out there, get it on the market, get some reaction to it, and hopefully create some traction for our product. So we've been working with 2 potential partners who both have experience in app development and user interface design, and they're both students at Virginia Tech, so they're quite busy. We really think that adding a monetary incentive would provide a huge push towards them getting that MVP out on the market. So moving on to our funding requirements, if we win this pitch competition, we'd be using 75% of that money to pay for this app development. We'd be using 15% of that for miscellaneous expenses, and 10% of that would go towards survey prizes so we could get a better handle on our market segments.
Now you may be wondering about our competition. We have 3 main competitors in this industry, and that's IKEA Place, Wayfair, and Mark On Call. IKEA Place is a VR app created by IKEA that you can use to envision a piece of furniture from their inventory in your room. What separates us from IKEA Place is that they can only envision one piece of furniture at a time, and they also use VR. They're also limited to their own inventory, where we would have hopefully multiple retailers that we would be able to sell to. Wayfair is essentially the same thing as IKEA Place, but more poorly run and not quite developed as well. They are also only limited to one piece of furniture at a time, so again, we have them there. And they also cater towards more high-end furniture, so they wouldn't even really be in our market. And the last one is probably the most similar to us, Mark On Call. Instead of a room plan type idea, they have more of an entire floor plan, but you can't purchase furniture directly from their app. So.
All right, so the last thing we want to talk about is our roadmap. We came up with a bit of a plan progression for what we're trying to do. Obviously, the first step is winning this pitch competition. That money is vital because from that we'll be able to acquire this funding. We'll be able to meet with different retailers, speak with different experts to get a better handle on everything we're trying to do, fund the minimum viable product that we were speaking about earlier. Once we have that, we'll roll it out. begin some testing. We'll be able to acquire more investors to get some more funding to build the app development team. This is probably our most important thing. We want to get this final product in the best shape it possibly can be and get it out in the market. From there, it's just acquiring more retail partners, getting our customers the most amount of options for furniture that they can, so we can push those prices down even more. And then from there, it's just mass marketing, which hopefully will lead to nationwide expansion. So thank you so much for your time. We hope you've enjoyed our presentation.